Aiboan, ladies and gentlemen, I am DML Bandarnayaka, Deputy Project Director Uva for CSIAP. I am pleased to have this opportunity to introduce CSIAP Climatic Smart Irrigated Agriculture Project Monaragala District, Uva Province, Sri Lanka. This project is mainly focused to find the solutions for the identified and existing issues in irrigation and agriculture project hotspot areas in Monaragala District. 28 Gramanelidari divisions were selected by representing Kilinochchi River Basin in Vallavaya Divisional Secretariat and Maniganga River Basin in Puttalam Divisional Secretariat in Monaragala District. And further details will be displayed in following table. Climatic changes in Monaragala districts are causing many adverse effects on farming activities, increasing droughts, temporary stagnation of water in cultivated lands due to the short term of intensive rainfall, inability to carry out timely cultivation practices due to the rainfall pattern changes, increased damages of pests and diseases, and soil erosion and evaporation. These are some of the major impacts of climatic changes in the area. Due to these difficulties, farmers are facing issues on their livelihood and young farmers are leaving agriculture. CSIAP has introduced following solutions to address the above-mentioned issues. Crop diversification in paddy fields in yellow season, and they have implemented cultivation the pulse, chili and vegetable. Promote organic manure to improve the soil fertility. Shortage varieties of paddy and OFCs were cultivated in the farms. Drought-tolerant groundnuts were grown. Lands were irrigated with sprinkler systems. Seed production program, crop mulching system, introducing CSIAP practices to paddy fields. Introducing intercropping techniques to get maximum benefit of water, providing new agri-equipments and agrotechs to increase the better usage of water. Under this agribusiness and marketing section, CSIAP has targeted to develop the agro-infrastructure in Monaragala district. With that, agro wells, grain storage houses, agro parks has already introduced under this project. And it is planned to construct 89.7 km long electric fence to protect the cultivation fields and surrounding areas from the wild elephant attacks in order to reduce the damage and crop losses. And it is focused to train the farmers through agrobusiness school to increase their agrobusiness knowledge. Machines are planned to purchase to produce servings rice seeds and plan to start the value addition business in this year for chili, peanuts and mung beans, providing market linkages for the local farmers and assisting for small-scale business development also has been done in this project. Institutional development and capacity building. Before CSIAP activity starts its ground level implementation, there were no Gramanelidari division level community-based organizations, especially for upland cultivations, except farm organizations which were established mostly with the participation of paddy cultivation farmers, and similarly there was an information gap with the suppliers and purchasers when agriculture related input supply and marketing respectively. Under institutional and capacity building, Producer Society restructuring activity started an awareness program conducted during the first quarter of the year 2022, taking the ground level requirements into the consideration on how it should be the restructuring. We were able to form the producer societies in the province. 3 producer associations formed and complete training programs on goal and objectives. Social audit committees formed for sub-projects and for all the constructions, and social and technical training completed for social audit committees. Cascade management committees has been formed for sustainable water management purposes also. Under the irrigation topic, CSIAP project has identified several irrigation issues in Monaragala districts. They are as follows. Water wastage due to the structural damages in the tanks, canals or bunds happens because of the lack of the maintenance. Due to the scarcity of water in irrigation systems, mostly cultivations are done in Maha seasons only. Even in the Maha season, the crops may get destroyed due to the lack of the proper water flow. Capacity of tanks and irrigation systems have got decreased due to the depositing mud underneath. Due to the difficulties of water supply during the ploughing step and harvesting time, the crops could be destroyed. As the solutions given by CSIAP, repair the necessary tanks and canals, increase the tank water capacity by removing the sludge by digging tank bed, and the farmers can work both Yala and Maha seasons. introduced new irrigation management procedures and techniques to reduce the water wasting. In the section of social safeguard, the social security is very important to discuss. There are some issues to discuss more: lack of social safeguard, livelihood issues, issues of vulnerable citizens, safety issues at workplace. As the solutions that the project has given to address these issues, increasing social safeguard in all sub-projects are combined with the ESSR and social safeguard plan. With that, it is expected to reduce the social damage. To address the livelihood issues, home gardening programs were introduced in rural villages. To address the vulnerable citizens, ensuring social safeguard, the vulnerable parties such as widows, differently abled people, low-income earners, and senior citizens are secured. Conducting community awareness programs on IEC community consultations, ratification meetings at the beginning of sub-projects. And to ensure the workplace safety, they have imposed the SOPs and safety procedures, and that helps to secure the lives of laborers and public in and around the workplace. And implementing grievances reading systems also can be seen. Under the topic of gender, social values and women contribution to the social development is monitored. Following issues were noticed in this project. Women participation was not enough when the beneficiaries were selected to the sub-project. Women participation was not adequate for the community-based associations. Women contribution was not enough for decision-making positions in community-based associations. General society's awareness was not adequate on gender sensitization and gender mainstreaming. As solutions that given from CSIAP, it is confirmed 30% participation of women in beneficiary selection process of all sections of sub-projects. Confirmed 30% and higher women participation in hotspot areas of project on social audit committee and production committees. Head positions of community-based associations were filled by qualified ladies. Done awareness programs, trainings and meetings on gender sensitization and gender mainstreaming as well as gender-based violence. Finally, environment safeguard activities are going to be discussed now. Monaragala district is always hit by unfavorable climatic changes. Limited amount of drinkable water for humans and animals can be seen any time. Crops damaged due to the water scarcity. Deforestation in catchment areas, soil erosion, and drying water springs, streams and rivers are visible enough. And CSIAP addresses above issues with following solutions: introducing eco-friendly farming techniques, organic home gardening and agroforestry, tree planting programs with farmer and community contributions, enrichment of catchment areas, implementing environment-conscious and environmental-friendly constructions, introducing Environmental and Social Management Plan (ESMP) and Environment Management Checklist. This is the brief explanation of implementation of CSIAP in Uva province. Thank you very much for your time and have a nice day.